what that tastes like and I don't like it.
This may sound unbelievable. Thank you for being here for another edition of Barry Tells a Story. Have you ever been hit by your own car? Hands? Anyone? 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 Ooh, pick me! Pick me! Pick me! I have been hit by my own car. Don't know if I should be proud of that, but it is a good story. And I'll tell it to you right now. So I was heading home from work in my news car. It was a van. It was a Ford Astrovan or something. And it had been lots of snow. We had gotten lots of snow in Oklahoma City. And so there were snow drifts and snow banks and piles of snow on the sides of the roads after the snow plows had come through. So anyway, you had to travel down 120, really? No, not 122nd. What would that have been? Sorry, trying to get directions from my wife.
Which is probably not good.
Well, yeah, she just said it's probably not good. So anyway. So we exited off Broadway Extension to Hefner. So there's a little bit of a hill on Hefner leading up to Pennsylvania. And at the top of the hill, I can see lights. I can see car lights. One's facing the wrong way, and I see flashing lights. And so I slow down like a good... I slow down.
Like a good neighbor.
Like a good motorist. If you're impressed, give me 2 thumbs up. There's 1. There's 2. Thank you. So at the top of the hill, there's this young lady in a little bitty car. She's stuck in a snowbank in a snowbank on the side of the road. And a guy had pulled over to try and help her, but he didn't have any tow cables. He didn't. Okay, my head itches. Is it shiny here? So the guy had pulled over to help her. He didn't have any stuff to get her out of the snow. So I did. I had tow chains and stuff in my van because I'm a newsman. I'm ready for anything. Famine, feast, flood, earthquake, tornado. We got everything in the van you'll ever need. Including tow chains. This is the stupidest thing about TV news that I used to do all the time, not my choice. If the wind chill was 20 below and there was black ice all over the roadways, we would be out telling people not to get out on the roadways because the wind chill was 20 below and there was black ice on the highways and you could wreck and kill yourself or whatever. We would be on those overpasses, bundled up like this. This was the greatest coat ever invented. Don't remember where we got it, but I used to wear this thing when we would shoot outdoors, stupidly, in cold weather, freezing cold weather, 20 below, 30 below, wind chills up in Oklahoma. Yes, we did do that. It's called my Gumby coat because it looks like I'm Gumby. You remember, what was his name? The comedian. Saturday Night Live.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. I'm Gumby. I'll put a picture in there so you remember because a lot of you won't know who the heck that is. Or maybe you do and you don't know Gumby. But Gumby. I'm Gumby. And then we would do this. I go to Walmart a lot, dressed like this in the middle of summer, just to get the reaction of people. I gotta get out of this, it's too hot. Okay, so back to business. Have you ever been hit by your own car? Ooh, I'm getting hypnotized. Ooh. So I'm all bundled up, and so I hook up the back of the van to her rear end, and not her rear end, her car's rear end, because that would not have been very polite to hook up to her rear end. So anyway, we hook it up, I get back in the van, and we're pulling her rear end out of the snow, the car's rear end, and it's not moving. I get out, talk to the guy, hey, we can pull out from the front. Let's do the front. And so I start to lean down to unhook the tow cable. Next thing I know, I'm like 6-8 feet back on my back, laying in a snowbank drift. Wondering what the heck just happened. The guy comes running over. He's looking down at me. You okay? And I'm like, what the hell just happened? And he goes, with a big smile on his face, you just got hit by your own car. I was like, what? I popped up because thank God I was young and I'd been working out and I was fully engulfed in all my winter gear. So I had lots of padding. And I look, and the van that I had was drifting slowly across there was a 4-lane roadway. And steam was just spewing out of the front of this car. Well, the whole front of the car was damaged. And then I see another car kind of drifting down. Well, I had my flashers on, I had my headlights on. If I ever stop for spot news at night, I put a flashing light on top of my car, and a lady headed up that hill and didn't see all the lights, all the flashers, all the flashing light, and she went, bam! Ow. Ow. Right into the front of the van. The van, after she hit it, hit me, and then it started rolling across the roadway. Yes, I got hit by my own car, and nobody was in it. My car hated me. It did that on purpose. I'm sure of it. Good news, I got to call the station and say, hey, I got some bad news. Had a car accident. But the good news is, it wasn't my fault. And I'm not hurt, even though I look like Gumby. So there you go. The night I was hit by my own car and survived. I have another story about that same van, and it tried to kill me again. No kidding. It tried to kill me again. I'm not kidding. Glad you're here. True story. True story pose. I got hit by my own car. It really is a true story. It's true.